Hey guys, it's me, Scratch How To. And today we will be making a zombie shooter P1. I'm trying to keep my video shorter than 20 minutes now, so let's start with the video. Okay, so first let's make the player. Right now, episode 1's just going to be about the player. Okay, but let me just add an extra background so that the cut edges won't really be cut. Okay, good. I'm going to set my backdrop to a green color, kind of grass, you know. Maybe just a little bit darker because grass is pretty dark. Okay, so now let's rename this to player. Okay, when green flag clicked, forever. Let's make two new variables: key x for all sprites and key y for all sprites. Okay, so we set key x to and key y to let's grab some minus operators, and then let's grab key right arrow and a key left arrow, and then we got down arrow and up arrow, and they should be in this correct order. Okay, so if I show them, if I press the if I use the wait, oh sorry, I was using last D, so let me just do this. Okay, so now, as you can see, QX and QY are changing. So if I hold up, QY down, -1, X is 1, and -1 for right and left. And then you could do both at the same time. Okay, so we change X by, change Y by, let's grab a multiplying operator block, and then we can do key X and key Y times 5. Okay, as you can see now, we are starting to move. Okay, this is good. So let's make a new block called movement. If I screen refresh, and let's add x and y. Or actually, let's rename it to key x, key y, and let's add another one called speed. Okay. Okay. So now, let's move the change x and change y here, and let's add key x and key y here. Let's put the speed here. Okay. Let's grab a block here. So it's key x, key y, and then 6. Okay. Should do the same thing. But now we can control. So let's go. Let's make this right called level. Okay, this will be level. Okay, so I'm gonna add borders to mine, so that they'll be able to get out of the screen. Okay, and now I have to do these two, and then rotate. Okay, level. So everyone knows how levels usually are in games. But let me just shorten this stuff so that there's more room for stuff like items, and enemies. But let me just make a little door here, like little doors that enemies can spawn there. Okay, so now green flag clicked forever. How about we just add a switch level for now? Okay. Okay, oh, I forgot to rename this to level. Okay, now back to the right. So if we're touching level, then we change x by, and then let's add a minus operator, 0 minus key x times speed. Okay, and the same thing, but instead change y and key y. Okay, let's try that out now. As you can see, our borders, we cannot really touch the borders right now because, look, but there's still a tiny gap. Well, what we can do here is we can repeat, and then how about we do 10? Okay, so we change x by, but we divide this, change x by kx times speed divided by 10. And if we're touchy level, then 0 minus kx times speed divided by 10. And we can do the same thing for the change y, and then can change this stuff to ky and change y. Okay, so now if I add that there, now we can go deeper inside because not only the difference is 1 pixel. So basically what we did is we basically just and the move and the motion isn't really smoother because we're doing this in one screen refresh. So basically it moves basically 0.6 steps. So that means this is only 0.6 of a pixel. It's only 6/10 of a pixel difference here, which is why you can't really see it. Okay, so now we have borders. If I can add more to the level, so there's like a circle over here. Okay, this will be like a box over here. Okay, so now we have the player. Now what we want to do is we want to add that we have some kind of weapon, So weapons. Okay, so right now I'm just going to design a pistol. Okay, I have to just make a few more adjustments. For example, just moving it a little bit down. Okay, okay, move this back. Okay, so now when green flag clicked forever, let's just set it as simple as go to player. Go to player, point towards player, and then we turn turn right 180 degrees. Okay, as you can see, it's moving left, or should I say right? Wait, why is it? Wait, if we just point towards player, oh, okay, that's good. Okay, and we want to move maybe 60 steps. Okay, how about 30? We also want to go to back layer. So yeah, that. Okay, and we turn that way, so we turn 90 degrees and we turn back 90 degrees and we move like 10 steps. There we go. Okay, so now let me just make this smaller. Okay, there we go. That basically positions the gun. Now all I have to do is set the player's direction. So if else, okay, so the direction code is pretty hard. what we want to do is let's make an if and an or, and let's add two greater operators here, and then abs. Basically, we're going to detect if we're pressing any of the key x or key y. So if the absolute value of key x or key y is greater than 0, then that means we're pressing button. So if else, if key y is greater than 0, then or else if key y is less than 0. Okay, so then we will point up. So we point 0, and then there's a 180. Okay, let's duplicate this. If key x is greater than 0, if key x is less than 0. Then we want to point in direction 90 and point in direction negative 90. Okay, but what if key x and key y is pressed at the same time that key x is? So let's add in these. So let's put this here. Let me pause this. That's less lag here. Okay, so nice. If the up arrow is also pressed, we want to move up and right. So 45, else negative 45. Okay, let's duplicate this for the key x is less than 0. It change this to 135. Well, technically, since we're going, wait, oh yeah, wait, no, not 135. Wait, so if we're going left, but we're also going up, then we want to set to negative 45. And then if we're going down the left, then we want to set to negative 135. So like, this is supposed to be 135. Okay, let's see it now. As you can see, oh, yeah, we need to set the pointer player after. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, how about here? Okay, how we just add point directional player? That should work. Directional player. Wait, let me just move the point towards. Okay, that works. So now, as you can see, our gun is working, but as you can see, the movement's a little slow. So before this, let's broadcast start movement. Okay, and the weapons, when I receive start movement, then that's when we do the forever loop. Okay, let's see. So now it should be faster. Okay, let me move. Oh, wait, actually no. Here in the move 3 steps, I'm gonna change that to 20. Oh, I see now, because we need to make a new block called setup on file screen refresh. Let's take out this. So he says here, and then boom. Okay. So now it should do it faster. Okay, now let me click the flag. Okay, guys, so the efficiency, you just need to put the point in direction before the move 3 steps. Okay. Also, I put my turning code into this turn custom block just so that my code's simpler. But yeah, you can do the same too if you want to. Okay. So now, as you can see, we have our gun and our player. Now let's add some bullets. Okay, so let's make this right called bullets. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, so I'll shape my bullet. Okay, so we can save now. And see, the bullet's small, but as you can see, it's going to face on gun. Also, make sure whenever you make a new costume, it always faces right. Because because as you can see, right is kind of like the initial direction. So you always want to make sure your costume's face right. Okay. So agree flag click. So we just want to hide. Yeah. Anyways, let's make a new list called bullet x, well, x, y, and for all sprites. So we delete all of that in the green flag click code. And weapons, let's make a new block called shoot gun. Screen refresh. Show. So let's put this here. Okay. Now I see shoot gun. Then if actually let's add a boolean operator called key. Now this is the first time I've actually used the boolean operator in one of my tutorials, I think. So yeah. Okay, so if key, then what we want to do is we add thing, and add thing. We add x, y, direction, and how about we just add costume name? So that maybe if we want to have a different gun, it'll do different things. Okay, create clone of bullet. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Except we have to put this. Let's put space, yeah. So key space press, then we do this. So in the bullets, when I start as a clone, so what we want to do is go to X, Y, point in direction. Let's make the variable called ID. For this part only, we set ID to blank here in the green. If I click and when I start as clone, we set ID to okay. So now we put item 1, item 2, item 3, and item 4. Okay, and then we delete all those things. So basically just duplicate the same delete code twice. Okay. So we repeat until, let's add, how about maybe 4 ors? So if repeat until touching player, well, technically the bullet needs to be smaller because once they appear, they'll be touched the player, right? Because you can see that. So how about we make them smaller? There we go. Okay, so repeat, and then we repeat to touching edge, touching level, and yeah, that's pretty much. And we'll do enemies soon, but not right now. Okay, so how about we just take out this other word for now? So let's make a custom block called move bullet. Oh, actually, let's add an input of steps. Basically, whenever we want to do any like collision detection, we want to do this. So how about let's put the repeat until touchy player here. So we repeat 10. This will be our smoothie code. We move 1 steps. Well, actually, repeat steps divided by 10. And we move steps divided by 10 steps. And yeah, if we are touchy player or touchy level, then we just stop this script. Because then, instead of just moving 10 steps, it'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it'll check for any collision detections between that time. So it'll look the same, but it'll do better collision detections. Move bullet, and let's do 10 steps. Okay, so that we just delete this call. Actually, let's add a wait 0 seconds. Here, so that whatever like the touch you get, it'll wait. Boom. Okay. So in the forever loop, if we are touching bullets, let's make a new variable called health for sprites. Okay, so we set health to 100 beginning. If touch bullets, you by -3. Okay, so now yes, pretty much all we have now. But I have a health bar code I want to add, so yeah, I'm gonna add that. 1 sec. Okay, here it is. It's from my improved health bar. It's not my pen health bar. But yeah, anyway, so let's set max health. Actually, let me go to player. We set max health to 100. Or you can set health to max health. Okay, so if it can be flagged, the health bar is being kind of like glitchy. Okay, so let's have to change it, but don't worry. Most of it's gonna be the same still. So so create bar max health. Okay, so let's move this script into the player, and that can move this into the player. And yeah, I don't really need the health bar because when you're using the health bar, you don't need you just need the script. Okay, so now create health bar with my max health, X position, and then Y position plus maybe 60. Oops. I just set this to here. Okay. So now if I can be flag, what's going on? Oh, it's actually the 3 health bar here. And now there's one. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to add go to X. I like to go to X and X. Okay, that should be it. Also, since I have the health bar, I need to add X for this round only and Y for this round only. I need to change X's and change Y's. I need to switch those all to change X and change Y. I think I need to do it here. So yeah. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, then change Y. Okay, almost done. Okay, now I just need to change this to X and Y. And we need to set X and Y to 0 at the beginning. You don't need to do this, I'm just doing it for my health bar. Whoops, okay, how do I set X to -50 at the beginning? Because you see, you can move, but the health bar is kind of like working really wrong. Okay, maybe I need to change this myself. Well, yeah, I need to also put a point direction 90. So I need to add another thing, or direction. Maybe it's looking better if I just get the original spread. Anyways, so point direction 90, and then point direction here. So there's a direction. Okay, so health bar working kind of good, I guess. Okay, so now the health bar works pretty good now. Okay, now if I wait, bullets. So whenever I space, they're like, oh yeah, because this is wrong file refresh. Sorry, don't set the blue bullet to wrong file refresh. Oh yeah, and I also need to show it. There are so many flaws in this project. Okay, so now it hits the player. Okay, now we're gonna move 10 steps. Okay, there you go. But now it just moves really slow. So let's make a new bullet called move in steps and then steps. Wrong file refresh. We repeat steps divided by 10. And then we move 10 steps divided by 10 steps, and then we put the move in steps. Then you could just put steps. Pretty complicated, right? But it should be easier now. So now if I do this, space, it moves a little bit faster. How would set it to 30? So it moves pretty fast. Also, we spawn multiple of it, and I don't really want that. So how about we add wait 1 second and we move this instead to a different when I receive, because then it would also stop these ones. So now there's a 1 second delay. And why is this one pausing? Okay, make sure to set this not refreshing. And yeah, now you're good to go. And I can stuff. Why is that? I don't know. But anyway. I also ended up bringing back just the health bar because now, because it was just getting too complicated with health bar. So yeah, now I guess like using on edges and walls, tugging stuff like that. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, please subscribe, and share. As well as the channel, hit the notifications bell. Have a wonderful day. This video was actually really hard to make, and it's pretty long too. It was just 15 minutes, about plus 7 minutes from the other after video because I had to stop recording at some point. Yeah, still can't believe we're finally being able to use the Boolean part where you Boolean inputs. Yeah, the bullet drop's pretty cool too. I should probably change it so that it doesn't move, maybe.